I and my family being punished over comments on Peter Obi's investment. This according to Soludo. Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State had raised the alarm that his family members are being harassed over his comments on Peter Obi's investment in the state. According to reports, the former central bank governor had, during an interview, declared that the investment the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi claimed he made with Anambra State revenues were next to nothing. There have been series of backlashes from supporters of Obi, particularly on the social media, following Soludo's comment. In an article published on his Facebook page on Monday, the Anambra governor alleged that some persons angered by his comment have launched attacks on him and his family. According to him, there were suggestions that the recent attacks on security persons at the Sofia community of Agwata local government area of the state, where he hails from, were carried out by those provoked by his comments. Sadly, several of the comments left the issue of the interview to probe or suggest motives inferred from my response on investment that I am opposed to Peter Obi's ambition and therefore committed a crime for which the punishment is internecine abuse and harassment even to my family. Some people even suggest that the gunmen who went to attack checkpoint at my hometown on Saturday, 12th November, but were gunned down was part of the mob reaction. I used to think that for decent people, certain conducts are off limits and that in Anambra, politics is not welfare. Well, Soludo cries out. Anybody who watched that particular interview knows Soludo may have a grudge to settle with Peter Obi, or he is just jealous. And I also read a comment on his page. I'm following his page, and I thought he will a kind of apologize. And that is why I said earlier, and it's a common fact, those who live in glass houses don't throw stones. If you measure one measure. And by the way, this is not about Peter Obi. This is about what is at stake. That's for those who believe still in the politics of Nigeria. It's not about supporting an Igbo man or former Anambra governor. No. Among all that have indicated interest to contest right now, a lot of people are seeing Peter Obi as the worthy person. And that is what matters. We want a change. The way Nigeria is now, a lot of people are feeling it is Peter Obi that will help calm the situation to an extent. So back to what Soludo is saying. He's trying to raise a pity party or something like that. You know, some of the times, anyway, let me not say what I want to say, because I believe not all Igbo people are like this. Look at the 5 Igbo governors, for example. The other day, Ipazo did not allow them to use a space they are supposed to use. How many times have they been attacked in Ebonyi State? Imo State, we know what Oputa is doing. So I can't. I don't want to say something about Igbos, because I know not all Igbos are like this, but these guys are making me feel somehow. Meanwhile, it is not about Igbo people. It's about what is at stake. Let's get to the next story. Hanks Anuku is said to have run mad. Nigerians cry out for Hanks Anuku as alleged video of him roaming the street in tattered clothes surfaces online. Popular Nollywood actor Hanks Anuku is in the news again over an alleged disturbing video of him roaming the streets in tattered clothes, looking mentally unstable. And in the video making rounds on Twitter, the actor could be seen roaming the street in tattered clothes. The video, which was uploaded on Twitter, has since generated mixed reactions. While some tried verifying the authenticity of the video, others called on the actor's girl to see to him. However, Shan George had taken to social media to debunk the rumors, claiming that she and Hanks had been on the set only some days ago and he was perfectly fine, mentally stable. Meanwhile, another actress, Adanna Luke, slams Shan George for claiming that veteran thespian Hanks Anuku is mentally okay. Well, netizens are worried that the renowned actor had gone unhinged. Um, um, the other lady also asked Shan George to stop with the lies and seek help for the actor because if they were related, she wouldn't let him be the way he is. Well, my reaction to this, Hanks Anuku behaves somehow, and he will sometimes the way he acts as if he's somebody on drugs. I don't even know when he is stable. I'm not trying to say the news about his running mad is um, true, but Hanks behaves somehow. I don't know whether because of the influence of Western life, some people say he's been abroad before, even in his movie. And that is why I was thinking that particular video was cut out from a movie too. Because he looks tattered in that video. Or is it that something has happened? Meanwhile, Shan George said they were in a movie set about 3 days ago. I don't really know what has happened. And you've seen most of his movies. You will think is either this may not be true, or maybe that particular video was cut from a movie or something else. But the difference with the attitude we saw in the video and that of the movie he does is the tattered clothes. I don't know. What do you think? No election movement gets support. Charley Boy has joined several Nigerians in saying 2023 elections may not hold. Not that the maverick entertainer and social engineer wants no election. However, he gave reasons why he feels so. And Charley Boy, also known as the area father, said this due to the current state of the nation. Worried about hunger, poverty, the dollar rise, attacks on the offices of our Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and a host of other challenges ravaging the entire country, Charley Boy declared that the 2023 general election is currently under threat. And the staunch supporter of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi also expressed pessimism that the political bigwigs that have held the country hostage for years are not willing to relinquish power to Nigerians in the forthcoming elections. He said there may be no election next year going by what I see. I don't think that these people who have their stronghold on the nation's political space are willing to relinquish power to the people. According to him, he said, I repeat, there may not be an election next year. I have been saying this since last year. The way things are going, I doubt it. Nigeria is on a free fall. I have been saying it for years. And speaking on the dollar rise and the state of the economy, Charley Boy said, I was telling my family that a dollar will get to 1,500 naira. Now it's almost getting to 1,000 naira. There you are. The redesigning of the naira is not a solution. How can it be a solution when you are producing nothing and you are not exporting? So you just keep printing money to pay salaries and you think that's a solution. Do you know that what will happen at the end of the day? Because anybody who has money now will not have tomorrow. If you have 5 million naira today, some people will think it's a lot of money. But do you know that every day that 5 million naira that you have in the bank keeps depreciating? If you give it another 4 months, that money will be what 800k. So where do we go from there? So it looks like there may be no election next year. Everything points to that fact. Well, Charley Boy may not be far from the truth based on what we are seeing. Are they printing the money off thin air? Are they printing the money from thin air? Printing money requires material to do that. Materials. Yes. And what is the value of these materials? He could worth more than the money printed. And and he is right on what he said. If you have let's say you have 2 million in your account, and 2 million can buy, okay, let me start with a smaller amount so that it will be easy for several of us to understand. If you have like 200,000 in your account as at 2015, and 200,000 can buy 4 refrigerators, fridges. Now, you still have that 200,000 in 2022 in your account, and the price of refrigerator, maybe that as at that time 50,000. Right now, the price of refrigerator has gone to 110. How many refrigerator can your money buy? So the value of your money has dropped. So things are getting worse. For those who doesn't understand, this is a simple explanation. Things are not getting better. And this is the government that has kept us in this shape, and they are holding strongly. They are not willing to give up. And Nigerians should think. Anyway, he has said it all. I just had to do a little illustration. Add your comment, tell us what you think. This is where I will leave you for now. I will be back. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. We are on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share our video widely. A lot of you have been sharing. I'm so grateful. I thank you so much. You can also contact us if you want to share, talk about your birthday housewarming. I want a lot of people to see it. We put it here. People see it in thousands by God's grace. Want to say shout out to somebody? Want to say happy birthday to somebody? We help you. You want to say shout out to my loved one? We help you. People will see it. This is where we round up. Bye bye for now.